Haru, Haru. Nós encontramos a caverna de onde provavelmente está o Lugier. Cheio de coisas mortas. Criaturas que ele matou. Pierre Thunderstone. Ele tem uma escada. Cara, de que essa escada vai direto pra... Talvez ele estivesse roubando coisas do palácio enquanto ele está aqui.
What? Who dares disturb the exile of Thunderstone?
Me? And I do not forgive. I do not ask for...
Quiet. This insolence is unforgivable. The violation of my ancient right for solitude in exile is not broken so easily. Your life hangs in the balance, stranger. Speak quickly, lest you taste of the fury of Harrow.
Sure. Laguerre.
No,
Don't
stranger.
care.
You must listen to me. I've come here to writhe upon the blade of my sorrow, to live the 1,000 deaths by the ancient right of kings. These laws are passed down through the mountain from the beginning of remembered time. Your life is forfeit to them, as is my own. Do you understand?
I don't really understand, but I have news of the fucking Black Mountain clan, dude.
What? How do you know? Speak quickly. Your life still hangs in the balance.
Fine. Here's what I know.
I've no words, no words. My crime, it seems, is even more heinous than I thought. I deserve much worse than this mere isolation.
Look, yeah, I need to know what the fuck happened.
In all the time since the judgment was passed, I have never spoken of it. My shame has held my tongue. It seems that very shame shall now, finally, bring the betrayal to light.
The elves who approached you, who were they?
A delegation of elves sent from the Silver Lady herself. They came not long after Bates had built his first steam engine. Technology in the hands of the human had spread and advanced at an alarming rate, and the elves were hit first and hardest.
How does that have to do with the elves? What happened to them?
Their forests were being cleared with the help of technology. Massive steam-powered clear-cutters. The oldest groves, towering and untouched for thousands of years, were being destroyed without prejudice. I saw much of this with my own eyes. The ancient forest of Morbahan is little more than a graveyard now.
Are the elves living the forest of Morbihan?
I'm unsure, but I don't believe so. But the delegation said that the crimes were against all elves. You see, elves feel a very strong connection to the world, to nature, and especially to forests. It's said that elven souls reside in the oldest trees. I don't know if this is true, but I do know there to be a strong connection between living things and magic.
No, it's the Silver Lady you mentioned.
The Silver Lady is Mother Queen to the elves. She is very old, much older than I, and very powerful in the ways of magic.
And she was angered what happened?
The delegation told me that she was extremely hurt and angry about the damage that had been done. According to them, because of her age and power, she was hurt the most by the clearing. Her connection to the forests was strongest of all.
You spoken to her?
No, I'm not sure if any but elven eyes have ever been laid upon her. Over the years, we have corresponded through messengers. Elves and dwarves are very different, and we tend to stay away from one another. But our relationship, as culturally strained as it may be, has always been civil. We don't necessarily understand one another, but we've always respected the differences.
Where does she live?
In Kintara, the oldest city of the elves, somewhere within the Glimmering Forest. There are many reasons. Humans, in comparison with the other races, live such short lives. Because of this, I believe that every human action is motivated through fear. The fear of death. You would think that this was a relative issue, that humans would learn to live with this limitation and accept it. This is not true. And therefore, humans, when confronted with any situation, see it through the veil of their own mortality. Achieve, advance, perform. Humans are constantly driven by the shadow of their own death. This fear, unfortunately, clouds their judgment, deadens their sense of right and wrong. Humans act first, think later, and feel last of all.
In terms of technology?
When Bates was given a look at our technology, he was overcome. As a human, his first thought was, what can I use this for? When it should have been, what is the cost of its use? Technology exploded in their hands because they are not burdened with our longevity. Humans rarely live long enough to see the consequences of their mistakes.
What are the major difference between the dwarves and the elves?
I've said before that there is a strong connection between living things and magic, and the magic flows the most strongly in the veins of elves. Dwarves are very different. We feel a strong connection to the earth, but in another way. We love those things which are eternal, unchangeable. Earth, stone, metal. In those things are strength, but not life as you know it.
In the elven delegation, what did they demand of you?
They said that if the Black Mountain clan was not punished, there would be war. War! I told them that a punishment was already being decided upon, and that we, as dwarves, would deal with them. They refused. They claimed rights as the afflicted, and therefore as the judges. They agreed that exile was a suitable punishment, but they wanted to be the vessel of that retribution.
Are elves a warlike people? Is it in their nature?
No. I know that there was a time of violence many years ago among the elves. But from what I know of them, they are a very rational, peace-loving people. They know that ultimately, war benefits no one. I was very surprised when they came and threatened it.
That doesn't make sense.
Yes. The more we talk about it, I begin to get the same feeling. Yes, the elves would have been angry, but would they really have threatened war? Morbahan was a tragedy, but directly affected none of the elven communities. Perhaps my fear blinded me to such things before. And now this mystery. Where are the dwarves of the Black Mountain clan?
What was it you fear, Laguerre? What were the terms?
I am very old, stranger. You may know nothing of me, but believe me when I tell you that I've seen enough dwarven blood spilled to fill 1,000 lifetimes. Have you any idea what it would mean for there to be a war between the elves and the dwarves? Arcanum itself would not survive the conflict. And I was so very tired of filling tombs with the bodies of my people. But nothing I chose to spare the dwarves, the world, the price of such a war. What was one clan's honor in comparison with the sheer cataclysm that would result otherwise? You ask what right they had? None. They merely forced a choice, and I chose the path of least resistance, the least pain. That was my betrayal, stranger.
What do you mean?
But that is the point. I am king of the dwarves. It is my responsibility to lead them, to protect them. But most importantly, it is my responsibility to defend their honor, their dwarven honor. By allowing my own fear or concern, regardless of how justified that fear might be, to overshadow their honor was an unforgivable transgression. Even as king, the choice is never mine as to whether even one dwarf is stripped of his honor. I should have brought this to the people, or just flatly refused from the beginning. I was a coward, a failure, and this exile is my punishment. Given the choice now, I would have waged war against all of Arcanum to uphold the honor of that foolish little clan.
Sure, but we can still find what happened.
I don't know, stranger. I think that it is too late for me.
Oh, you still have a chance to make things right. Finally, Sir Griff is up for a guy, but please help me. I don't care either way, I just want him to help me.
No, my friend. It is no longer my burden. I've taken up another. I failed the dwarves once. I shall never do so again. Leave me here. Tell Randver he won't be seeing me anymore. I see now that the price for my cowardice is even more costly than I'd imagined. My poor dwarven brothers. I'm so very, very sorry. Take this. A letter sent to me from the elven delegation. Within it is a name. Min Gorad. It's all I have, and all I'm willing to give. Perhaps you should seek out Kintara, city of the elves. I know not where it is, but the village of Stillwater is near the edge of the glimmering forest, in which, it is said, Kintara lies. Maybe someone there will know where to find it. I'll say no more. Leave me. I'll say no more. Leave me.
They
I
have an
return to my
intelligence
exile.
potion.
I am nothing.
I don't have an intelligence potion at the moment. I was wondering if you would say more if I... Oh well, that's fine then. Bye bye.
I'll say no more. Leave me. I return to my exile. I am nothing.
There's just a ladder. Taking it back to the top. Oh my god. Yo, Ranver. I found your father. I'm very glad. Good luck on your quest. Is that all you have to say? Doesn't wanna know? I mean, sure. Fine then. I think you would wanna know though. Let's see what's in the other entrance. It's just another entrance to the place with the miner. Well, then let's get finding the elves of Kintara. We need to cross the mountains. This lady sounds like a good bet. Ah, she doesn't talk to me anymore. Let's see what else. Probably an elf. Is there even any elves here? I don't think so. This guy didn't want to talk to us before, I wonder. Busy, he's still busy. What is he doing? He sounds like he's trapping something. Bartender's a half-elf. Maybe he knows something? Nice. Have you heard about the Stillwater Giant? Anything happening? Outfellas truly barbaric. Who knows more about the Stillwater Giant than Stellan Hippington? It's Sirius the Wizard. I haven't seen him either. Where is the Elven City? I'll have to find out. Exquisite lumbering. No, that's not what it is for, dude. Yeah, maybe the tavern. You know the city? I'd love to find out. Nah, thank you. Might try asking Murph. He lives a bit north to the Falling Hammer. Thank you. More helpful. More coffee. Hey, which means it's here. No one home here. They may be just not home. Oh, maybe these. Oh, yeah, the elf. I didn't go into this place for some reason. Excuse me there, madam. Just what exactly do you think you're doing in my house? Please excuse the intrusion, but I was hoping you could help me. No intrusion, my friend. You merely startled me. What can I do for you? Can you direct me to the Elven City? Kintara? You seek Kintara? Yes, that's what I said. Do you know where it is? It's in the forest. Even a fool knows that. I realize it's in the forest. Then why are you asking me where it is? Do you know where the Kintara is located or not? Yes. Out with it, man! In the glimmering forest. Noticeably tries to keep from laughing. Where exactly in the forest of Kintara? In the trees. In what trees? In the glimmering forest. Where exactly? Please, it's urgent that I find Kintara. Why is it so important that you find Kintara, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind. So, why is it so important? Let him wait. Well... I'm waiting again. A whole clan of dwarves. Let me wait some more. Well, are you going to tell me or not? I said I didn't mind you asking, now that I tell you. Very good! A moment after my own heart! Kintara. Yes, I know where it is. Could you tell me where it is located? Elves just don't go above revealing that information at the drop of a hat. But I can sympathize with your plight. I'll show you where Kintara lies, but you first must prove your worth. And how do I do that? I'm not quite sure it'd be up to the task, but there's a rite of passage of young elves. A cultural tradition, very old and very difficult. Sure, tell me. You must bring me the pelt of the mystical Stillwater Giant. Only then will I entrust you with the location of the mother city. What can you tell me of it? An ancient mystical creature from a time before the Age of Legends, a fearsome beast. Where might I find it? I just speak with Stanley. Sure. He's goofing me, but I don't have enough intelligence to notice that. Let's go and talk to the guy about the stuff, of the thing. I hear your demand to speak about the giant. That's correct, I'm the foremost authority on the Stillwater Giant. I've made tracking the beast my life's work. What is it, actually? The Stillwater Giant, Gigantopenicus Arcanus, is an extremely primitive species of giant thought to be extinct for over 25,000 years. It was rather strange offshoot of the Gigantinocomus genus. Strange? In what way? Well, besides the fact that it was extremely hirsute for a giant, it had large horns. But the most fascinating aspect was that it has ability to shapeshift. Hirsute, what does that mean? Hirsute simply means that it had inordinate amounts of hair. Yes, I thank you for explaining. I need to capture it. Well then, it is fortuitous for both of us that you have sought me out. Most people feel that the capturing of the Stillwater Giant would be an impossibility, but I have devised a way. I have tracked its lair, and I have been searching for a big game hunter to implement my plan. I wish that I had the qualities necessary to effect the beast's capture, but I am only a scientist. The giant is a dangerous animal. Oh. Look at the special trap. But the trap is so small. Yes, we take advantage of the giant's unique shape-shifting abilities. It takes an enormous amount of food to feed a creature of such a normal size, so it changes to a relatively small size to conserve its energy. How do I know it's the creature if it's in small state? It bears a strong resemblance to a rabbit of all things. It only distinguishing characteristic to differentiate the run-of-the-mill rabbit that is blue in color. A rabbit? You must be joking! This is a joke, right? It is no joke, and you should not treat it as such. Besides conservation of energy, its small state is also used to lure unsuspecting prey, as the giant is not the quickest of creatures in its large form. Here's the scent you can use to mask your smell with it. I suggest you take off any armor and use this before approaching. Not stripping down to face this monster with no armor. Okay, now he's in the labyrinth behind his house, apparently. Okay, let's go find it. Now we are naked. Oh wait, I didn't put the scent on. And prowling and stuff. I'll have the scent on. Now I just need to get there and use capture on him. Easy. Oh my god. Yeah. I wonder if it will be easier in turn-based. Wait. Maybe if I use turn-based and then potion of speed. Ooh, I don't have one. Ooh, this might be easier with a potion of speed now that I think of it. Well, where is the trap? Oh! I didn't bring the trap because it didn't have space and it got left in the house. I have to go back for the trap. Let's do that. Okay, I got the trap. Now let's go. Let's go. Wait for him to be a little bit closer. Okay, maybe I can reach him from here. Gonna move. Oh, there we go. Use my dagger of speed, probably, but I think I can reach him. Let's see. Yes, I have captured him! Still water trap full.
What is it that I'm ready to get going?
What do you need? Yes.
Now let's bring the rabbit to him. What if it's a fake though? It's convenient and easy, don't you think? Rather odd. Yes, I see. Excellent, now we need authentication. Authentication? Thought you said that was it? This is it. We simply need authentication from the scientific establishment of Terran to legitimize it. We couldn't even hope to publish its find without their backing. Bring the Dr. Tingston Fenric in the Zoological Society. I don't care about publishing, I want to see this thing transform. Are you insane? That thing would tear us both limb to the limbus once we were to release it. Sure. No. I wonder what the elf is gonna say of this. I captured the giant, take a look. What do you take me for? A simpleton? You're going to have to do better than that. As if I'd fall for this trickery. It's the giant, but it's in rabbit form right now. Look, madam, you know what needs to be done. Enough of this tomfoolery. I mean, I enjoy a good ribbing as much as the next elf, but this is ridiculous. Bring me the pelt, and I'll give you the information you desire. And a dyed blue rabbit skin won't pass either. Are you from the Kintara of Elven City? Yes, I am from Kintara. And why do you live here? You may not know this, but very few elves stay in one place for very long. Most elves take up new lives every 100 years or so. It's just the way we are. Okay then. Well, he did say it's a rabbit dyed blue, and is he gonna change his mind now? The real giant stuff? No, he doesn't say anything. Then let's get Tarrant. Zoological Society, here we are. Hello, how might I help you today? Just taking a look around. Oh, maybe I need to talk to this woman. I must speak to the Fenric about the Stillwater Giant. That's me, at your service. Now that nonsense. Well, I'm here to talk about the Stillwater Giant. What about it? Please tell me it's not another crackpot theory. The only crackpot theories worth their salt are mine. And don't you forget it. I've captured it, showed him the trap. Oh, I just love you practical jokers. A blue rabbit. Ha! Nice paint work though. Dr. Hippington has examined it and assures me it's the giant. Hippington? He has gone completely loon! Poor sod, convinced that the giant is real, his evidence is all based on a badly reconstructed skeleton, comprised of giant bones mixed with ape and whoever knows what other kinds of odds and ends. He never was too bright. He says that you are a genius. Ha! It proves that he's insane, calling me a genius. Imagine that! If I were a genius, I'd be making some real coin instead of working here. Well, hawks or not, I need to find a pot of one somehow. The only place you'll be finding anything that obviously fraudulent is over at N.T. Parnos Museum. I think they actually have slapped together pelt of the Stillwater Giant on display. And where is that museum? Maybe one of those? Let's see. Here we are. Bizarre two-headed bovine of Vendigraph. Ah. Amazing miniature steam engine actually works. Petrified dragon. But it looks more like a poorly carved piece of rock. Some sort of rock. The plaque on it reads the evil iron axe. The water giant display case. Authentic Cree shrunken head. Amazing guard, the world's most intelligent orc. Would like to purchase the pelt of the Stillwater Giant. I couldn't part with it without I rescued Gar from some orc slavers in one of my expeditions. They had recently captured him and were about to execute him when I intervened. They mistook his intelligence for supernatural possession, you see? Huh. Right. Let's see. Maybe I can just steal him. Oh, they saw it. I need to wait for when they go to bed. There we go. A clumsily stitched assemblage of moth-eaten bear pelt and what's supposed to be this Stillwater Giant. No. Let's talk to Gar. I wanna talk to Gar.
Igar, world's smartest orc. You have got question?
I do not know. What? Do you have any special knowledge?
I know much things. Gar tell all. Politics, mathematics, tea.
He?
Yes, Gar like tea. Gar civilized. Gar say Earl Grey best. made from a blend of black teas and oil from the bergamot plant. Excellent, Gar say.
What about Rathian politics?
Karat foremost representative democracy in Arcanum. Chairman Willowsby tri-aligned Tarant with
What else can you tell me about?
I know much things.
Mathematics, tell me!
Politics.
Part million.
Gar not genius. Gar smarter than other orcs. Not smarter than Professor of Mathematics. I know 25 times 40 equals 1,000. No other orc tell you that.
Then maybe, but orcs are idiots.
You smart. Now you understand. Gar world's smartest orc.
What else can you tell me
I
about?
know much things. Gar tell. Yes, Gar like tea. Oh, come now, that is rubbish. Green tea is for the foreign constitution, not for consumption by those with discerning. I mean, Gar no like green tea.
Why are you acting the idiot? You are meant to be smart.
Gar not idiot. Gar smart. Listen here, madam. Have you ever conversed with a purebred orc? You'll not be in for a scintillating conversation. Of that I can assure you.
But isn't the point of all this that you are smarter than other orcs?
Of course. But people will not accept a cultured orc. The very idea is preposterous. They would begin saying I was an half-orc, or even deduce my true... what I meant to say was... It is more effective showmanship for me to appear every bit the orc, and to say brilliant things.
Deduce you're true what? You're not a purebred orc?
Garfield Thelonious Remington III, of pure human stock at your service. I am not orc at all. Well, one can assume that somewhere in my lineage there exists orc blood simply from looking at me. But my direct antecedents, my parents and grandparents, were fully human. Imagine their shock when I was born.
So while you do this, it seems rather demeaning.
You must have seen how orcs are treated in this world. It is not pretty. Though my circumstances may seem demeaning, it is better than being spit on in the streets, or being no more than a slave in a factory.
So are you owned by the museum or are you free to leave?
I am a bit of an indentured servant of Mr. Parnell's. He paid my parents a good sum of coin to have me come work for him.
This is a bit of cruel of your parents.
Nonsense. I sold myself to Mr. Parnell over their objections. They were treated with scorn and derision because of me. My father lost his employment, reputation, and his social standing. But even then, they would do nothing but love me as their son. The coin I received from Mr. Parnell has given them a comfortable life and rescued them from the poverty I caused.
How long are you meant to be on display?
I will most likely stay here for the remainder of my existence. I have nothing else to do with my life. It's not so bad, actually. The only dreadful aspect of this existence is the sheer boredom. You cannot imagine the idiocy of the common folk I must contend with on a daily basis.
Well, why don't you join me? I can promise you it will not be boring.
While that sounds intriguing, I am indentured to Mr. Parnell for years to come, as I have said. It would cost quite a bit of coin to free me from my obligations.
If I were to secure your freedom, would you join me?
Of course. I would find it invigorating to travel Arcanum, I believe. How does the day find?
Let's try that then. I'd like to speak with you about Guard, the human. What are you saying, madam? Give me 10,000 coins and I will never mention this again. Oh, you really had me there for a moment. Only another imbecile would actually try to start money from a tip panel. I would hate for the consequence of your health should you have been serious. I'm sure the newspapers would have an interesting story. Gar may be human, but he's not a slave. I have a legally binding contract. I have treated him well. The truth has never gotten in the way of a good newspaper story. You wouldn't dare. You must see how easily someone could ruin your reputation. So you're not blackmailing me, but what can be done to protect myself from this type of slanderous attack? Could you take him with you? He's too much of a liability for me. I would be glad to help you out. Oh, thank you, thank you. Please, it was nothing. Goodbye, sir. Well, thanks.
Greetings, madam. I'm ready to follow you, madam.
No need to follow me. You are a free man, I release you.
Goodbye, madam. Goodbye, madam. I thank you for returning my freedom to me.
I know, I want you to follow me. Let's do that again. No. He likes me more for it now.
Greetings. I'm ready to... Yes, madam. What would you have me do?
Let's go, Gara. And we has the belt. Let's get back there. You know what, Gara? I wanna be amused. I'll get you decent clothes. Let's see. I think it needs to be big. Do they have no large fancy clothes? There we go. Large fancy suit. And a top hat. Wait, the top hat doesn't give any bonuses. Let's get you nice shoes. Are you not gonna put it on? See, we are common sized. Wait. He does not wanna wear it. Tiger, are you gonna be naked? Fucking naked. Oh my god. Oh my god, Gar. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why doesn't he wear it? He does not wanna wear anything. You're just gonna be walking around naked? Are you? Were you not meant to be a civilized orc? Ooh. Oh, fine. Do it yourself. Let's see if I can talk this guy now that I killed Bates. Did you hear of Gilbert Bates' death? Yes, it was bound to happen sooner or later. Well, I killed him. You dog! He wasn't supposed to die until I had the chance to humiliate him. You robbed me of my ultimate victory. I did you a favor, you should pay me. What do you mean? I won't pay you for that. What happened to him could happen to you. That is an excellent point. Have 200 coins for you, madam. Well, thank you. Well, yeah, there we go. Well, let's show the thing to him. He said it was a hoax. Why, he couldn't. I mean, he's a scientific genius. I don't understand this wrong. And he says the rabbit was painted blue and that you are insane. Lies! All lies! I have been duped somehow. Perhaps you switched the creature with a rabbit. Ah, no, wait. I know Mr. Frank has been possessed by other demons intent on my destruction. That must be it unless I'll show myself out. No, not demons. He wants to steal my discovery for himself. For some reason, there must be reasons. Demons involved somehow. It is also obvious that their Fenwick painted the rabbit blue, then told me. No, wait. He made it shapeshift, and he assented me to attack me or mate with me. And where do the elves fit into all of this? Oh my God, that guy is absolutely batshit crazy. You can have your fucking rabbit. Let's talk to the elf now. I've brought the pelt. What? The pelt you wanted, here it is. Really? And just where did you get it? Well, it's a long story. I actually stole it from a Tarant. Ha, very good. You're a tricky one. And you're a good sport as well. You've earned the location of Kintara. Here, let me show it in your map. And here's the mountain pass you will need to take to get there. You've been most gracious, sir. 200 love, he loves me now. Did you want the belt? Of course not, I never wanted it in the first place. Yeah, fair enough. Let's leave it with Gar. Oh, I forgot to repair my stuff. Let's go do that. Oh, look at that. Castaway rescued from island. Almost 6 years ago, the ill-fated ship Hadrian's Pride sailed from Caladon with passengers and cargo on board and bound for Tarrant. She was never to arrive at her destination, and it is only by divine providence that we now know her fate. The good Captain Edward Teach of the trade ship the Big Gypsy Shadow was by coincidence sailing almost the same course as Hadrian's Pride, and she set upon by powerful storm and blown south from her planned course. The captain and his crew, being the first-rate sailors that they are, did not lose the bearings during the storm. In the tempest that has passed, they sighted an island that was not to be found on any of their charts. They decided to put ashore an effort to locate the source of fresh water in the sea, as the sea had contaminated a number of their barrels. Notice moving them into beach. Much to their surprise, or better say whom they found was John Barnless and his family, late of Ashbury. Ooh. Look, it's the little ring of the elves. There's lots of animals and shit. temple though. Many trees. Perhaps inside? Oh, there it is. We begin our journey to make the altars of the thingy of brains. But the first, I think. Let's read the inscription. Offer to him who cannot see nor hear, your soul made of trees, Litany he seeks. Wisdom comes to bring of gifts. It's Litany. Blessing of the elves. Wait. I didn't get the blessing. Did I? Just nullify the previous blessing? Yeah, no, it's fine. Because you have made an offering to God Terrell, you receive his blessing. What is his blessing? You don't say. Alright, I have a negative perception. Oh, it's not negative anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's get into the elf city. Oh, we are here. Greetings, Outlander. Welcome to the elven city of Quintara. Welcome, Elf King. All are welcome here, even our more distant cousins. It is an honor. Might I ask your name? My name is Mr. Wind, the Master of the Hunt. It's a pleasure to meet you. You said you are the Master of the Hunt. I have a group of hunters who supply Quintaro with other food and other supplies. I am their commander. No, there are not many hunters. We are a small community. We never have the need for more than 3 or 4 hunters at a given time. Say, do you happen to know the hour? Sure. I'm very worried. There's a hunter who left here yesterday and hasn't returned. Normally, I'd not be concerned, but he was hunting in the forest near the dark fence. There are strange things in the swamps. Could I help? Would you? I need to go on another hunt. Make it sure he's safely down back home. Sure. Weird houses. I mean, it looks very cool though. Houses in the trees like this. Dwarf wizard. What do you do, madam? I'm surprised to see a dwarf here. This is my home. What do you wish of me? What is a dwarf doing in Quintara? What better place to train in the ways of the magic? You are a mage? That's a bit unusual, is it not? I have been drawn towards magic for my entire life. Unlike most dwarves, I have no affinity for things of a technological nature. I am under a tutorial agreement with my teacher, Raph. I am unable to leave until my contract is finished. Sounds as if you want to leave now. I cannot take living with these elves. I thought my magical bent would make me akin to them somehow, but that is not the case. I need to find the release from a servitude before I go mad. What exactly is the term of your contract? My contract runs until the end of Raph's life. In exchange for training the magical arts, I agreed to serve him. But that bitter old elf can last another 2, possibly 300 years. Why did you agree to such an interminable length of service? No elf wanted to take a dwarf as an apprentice. It was the best offer I could get. It wasn't bad at first when Raph was simply surly. Over the past 50 years or so, he's become increasingly bitter and difficult to work for. I do not know what I will do if I can't convince him to release me soon. Why don't you just leave? I would never dishonor myself, so the only thing that can release me besides his death is his word. I can kill him for you. Você could convince him to release you. Why are dwarves so stubborn? Leave the down fool. Yeah, just leave him. You see the dead body of Raph, Jarmon's mentor. There seems to be no sign of violence or struggle. His empty wine glass has a strange, pungent odor. Oh no. He killed him. Dwarf. Off guard. What business you have here? Jarmon's under arrest for murder. Murder which she meant to have killed. He killed Raph, his mentor. Jarmon's dislike for Raph is well known in Kintara. This is all very interesting. May I go in and speak with him? Sure, go on, but don't try anything. I'll be listening to you out here. Why did you kill him? I would have sooner served my remaining years in silence than to have lifted my hand against my mentor. If you didn't kill him, who did? I have no ideas on the matter. How was he killed? I do not know. Perhaps you got that some more information from the captain of the guard. That's a good idea. What about magic? No, we can have attuned to the flaws. If any dark commands had been used, we would have felt it. Interesting. Well, what about the glass in his body that I just got? Can I summon the undead? It hurts more than I could have conceived. Please release me. Need to answer my questions first. Anything! Who killed you? I do not know. I was poisoned. Someone must have slipped into my house and poisoned my wine. Did you have any enemies? Someone my age has many enemies. Well, let's go with that. Like again, eh? He summoned Raph's spirit. He said that he had been poisoned. Did he name his killer? He said that he had many enemies, both in and out of Kintara. Well, if it was someone in Kintara, they would most likely have purchased the poison from Sharp, the apothecary. I need to speak with him somehow, since I'm confined to my house. I need someone to clear my name. I'll give you my prize staff of Shoran for your help. Sure, that sounds good. This poison. Okay, let's talk to the apothecary. Oh my, we just arrived and there's a murder already. It feels like Pujol from Gossek. The apothecary. Not here. May I ask who you are? As with most elves, I have a very long name, but in your tongue I come Elumin. A craftsman, madam. I work with wood and metal. Where do you get metal? Well, with many suppliers. We trade in still water, but lately I've run out of mithril. Interesting, I just happen to have some mithril right here. Really, the only place on... Well done, I'm offering a magical bow in trade if you're willing to part with it. Surely, here you go. Only one though. You get only
What do you
one.
need?
Yeah, only one. I need the other. I need the other mithril. Where's the bow? Oh, there's the bow. Element's bow. Doesn't seem impressive. I think I prefer having the mithril than the bow, but I mean, now I already got the bow. That's that. Ba. Give it 22 coins for it. Oh my god, what a scam. Wow, all of this is so outrageously expensive. He scammed me. You know what? I want my mithril back. It wasn't worth it. I'm looking for Sharp. Sharp was called out of the villains suddenly. I am his wife. Can I help you with anything? I needed to ask him about a poison. Recognize it? You sell that type of poison here. Yes, we do. I don't know if you have any at the moment though. The poison killed Raph. Do you know him? Raph is dead? By the gods! What can you tell me? He had a history. The three of us were friends long ago. But he became angry when Sharp and I began living together. Who killed him, that Raven student of his? Why did he become angry when we began living together? He said it was offensive and damaging to the village for us to carry on like humans, as he put it. I believe he was jealous, though. He felt you were violating elven customs. I believe that he was actually jealous. Did Sharp hate Raph enough to kill him? It was the other way around, actually. I think Raph became a bit unbalanced. Of course, we all know what elves do not have in them to want to only murder each other or things like jealousy. Anyone can be given to murder given the right circumstances.
Please, we must cease our attack upon such a good soul.
Oh my god, Gar, don't complain at me. We are trying to solve a murder case here. If he had felt I was in danger, I believe he would do anything to protect me. But as I said, elves will never think of killing one another. But you yourself said Violet was imbalanced. This is disturbing me. Oh. Very suspicious. Let's come back with that information. We're being agents of chaos here. But there is no Victoria to solve the case for us. Have further information from the guard. I believe I know who killed Raph. Oh, and what would that be? Sharp. Raph and Sharp were in love with the same woman. Yes, I know all about that weirdness, but werewolves like you just don't kill each other. Elves like us? Are there other types of elves? Don't play games with me, you're an elf, you know what I'm speaking of. Uh, please enlighten me, I'm new around here. Dark ones. Have you never heard of the Dark Elves? No, I have not. What else can you tell me about them? I should not even have spoken about it at all. I don't know how you got it out of me, but I won't tell you anything else. Yes, of course. Maybe I can still get more information from that person? Like a proof that she did it or something, or that her husband did it? Maybe I'll use my potion of intelligence now, let's see. Looking for Sharp. There isn't the logical act. No, nothing new. You have C contents maybe. I do. Let's see. Anything incriminating in here? The vial has trace of the poison it once contained. Oh, they are the culprit. Maybe if I saw it, do I do anything? We have more options now that I'm more intelligent temporarily. Or did I not use the potion of intelligence? I did? Is it gone already? That was so quick. Did I not use it on me? Wait. What? Let's see, I'll check, I'll confirm that I actually used the potion right. Maybe I used it on someone else by mistake. Let's see. Potion of intellect. There we go, I used it, right? Yeah, 19 intelligence temporarily. Is it distressed because you know Sharp is guilty? I would thank you to leave my store now. Okay.
What is it that you want of me?
Or let me see contents again. Blood vial. Poison vial. It already wore off. Sharp had an empty bottle of the same poison used to kill Raph. Are you implying something? I'm not implying, I'm saying Sharp poisoned Raph. But elves simply do not do this, it is unimaginable. I should have known with them living in the same house, acting as if they were married? What do you mean? Our village is our family. Romantic love may be something some of us play at when we're young, but no self-respecting adult shoots himself apart from the community that way. Obviously Sharp went bent ruining outside the social order. Knew something like this would happen eventually. Those freaks trying to wring Kintara of their marriage. It all makes sense now. I'm assuming you'll be releasing Jarmond now? Of course, he's free to go. Aren't you going to leave now that Raph is dead? I'm sure that you'll take my leave at this place soon enough. First I must decide where I'm off to. Then you come with me. Nah, I don't want you here. Come on, go there.
Yes, madam. What would you have me?
H? What's the H? I don't know. Well, seeing content is enough. I don't have to steal it. That's good. Forgot that I had this. Let's see what else happens in the city. Let's see if I can tell the soul of the guy who killed him. I know, I got gooder again. Fuck it. My damn curiosity. No, I can't tell you. Can't tell him. Tell him who killed him. That's too bad. Go on. Move on. Move along. Move along. What is your name, madam? My name is Swift. You're an adventurer, are you not? Yes, why do you ask? Pray tell, have you been to that fabulous city known as Tarant? Yeah. Would you be interested in a job as a guide? Oh, what did you have in mind? I'll pay you 300 coins to bring me safely to Tarant. Why would you want to go there? Everyone goes there. I'm tired of this fort. I need some adventure, excitement. Will you take me? I mean, sure. Oh, I get to go to Tarant. I'm so excited. Just how old are you, actually? I'm 150 years old. Why? Isn't that... You're young for enough to be out here. Just curious. I'm ready to leave. Sure. We are coming right back to your parents after that though, lady. Let's see. Can I ask your name? But of course, I'm Karen Andrea of the Elven Tongue, however you may call me Phone. Oh, forgive me for not telling you before, I'm accustomed to everyone known in my position. I'm Master Healer. No. More potion of intelligence. You need though. Need. Of course, in your tongue I am called Whisper. Might I ask who you are, madam? Of course. Pleasure to meet you, Lily. What brings you to Kintara? Actually, that's a long story. So, all your adventure started when you walked from the wreckage of that, what did you call it, blimp? Yes. That is quite a tale and I appreciate you trusting me with it. I'd like to give you something as well, perhaps to aid you in the coming ways. Try to help to, well, become a little less conspicuous. What do you do here in Kintara? Suppose you could call me scientist. Shh, if anyone heard me say that here, I'd be thrown on the forest floor. A scientist? What are you studying? Well, I'm studying the local wildlife. There are many strange and magical creatures in the Grimling Forest, and no one has really taken the time to catalog them all. Like, what creatures are you studying? Right now I'm cataloging all types of will-o-wisps. I'm almost finished, but I can't seem to gather a sample from the rare Volar wisp. Only Volar wisp is blue. Magical scroll, sure. What did she give me? The gem, Whisper's gem. What does it do? Is it a blessing? I don't hear it. Where else haven't I gone? I guess only to the main place.
Hello. How can I help you?
I don't believe we've met.
No, you're correct. We've never met.
Okay. What is your name, madam?
My name is very old and very long. Perhaps it would be best if you simply called me Raven.
Interesting. Do you have a moment?
Of course. Certainly. How
And
can I
this-
help you?
I need to speak with the Silver Lady.
The Silver Lady? Oh, you mean my mother. That's quite a request, and one not so easily granted.
Oh, believe me, Raven, she's gonna want to speak with me.
And believe me when I tell you that no one sees my mother until I see it as necessary. She may be our queen, but I oversee the daily matters here in Kintara.
How can I convince you of the urgency of my quest?
You'll have your chance. Forgive me if I seem a little abrupt, but I've many things on my mind today, and there's much to be done. Once I've taken care of some of the more pressing matters, I'll talk with you about your needs. Your offer is greatly appreciated, my friend. We'd appreciate any help you might be willing to give.
What can I do?
There is a group of humans camped about a day's journey from here. We know not what they want, but where humans go, trouble usually follows. The place they are camped at is called Falcon's Egg, and it is considered a holy place for the elves of Kintara. We would like you to find out why the humans are there and remove them.
Sure.
Splendid. Are you sure you understand what needs to be done? There are a few things that are very important that you know. Of course. What would you like to know?
How should they be removed?
It doesn't matter to me how you remove them, but you must understand this. Under no circumstances are you to shed blood on that ground. The spirits there exact their price, and you do not want to pay it. Do you understand? Do not raise your hand against another. Of course. What would you like to know? It's not far from here. I'll mark your map with the location. Of course. What would you like to know? Falcon's Egg, as I told you, is elven holy ground. Many years ago there was an elven queen, and her name was Falcon. She was out hunting one day and with her bow shot a stag. When she had caught up with it, it was lying next to a pool of water, slowly bleeding from a wound in its side.
Now what happened?
The stag spoke to her, and within it were the spirits of the elves who had become the soul of the stag, and with her arrow she had pierced both it and them. And they were both sad and afraid, as the stag's life was their own, and when it died, so would they.
What did she do?
She could do nothing. She sat with the stag's head in her arms, sang its stories, and washed its wound with her tears. And the ache in her heart grew as the old elven voices faded, grew so much that when they finally passed, she passed with them. Of course. What would you like to know?
I'll come back later, Raven. Damn it, I'll need some negative stuff after this. I'm getting too good again. Let's go there. Let's go. I am very curious though. I wanna know what happens if you shed blood. Oh my god, it kills everyone. Oh, that's what happens. Okay. I see. That's fair enough. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need to get out of here. Yo, hi. And who are you? I am William Bench, outdoorsman and naturalist, and head of this bunch you see here. Who might you be? May I speak with you? What are you doing here? I am a surveyor, and this is my team. We're employed by the Torrinsdale Logging Company. We have a contract to map out the surrounding lands, which were recently purchased by Torrinsdale. And the report the usability of its resource, a fairly standard job, really. Well, we may have a problem here, Mr. Bench. Fortunately, you're not supposed to be here. I don't see no problem, stranger. In fact, I'm going to ask you to leave. This is private property and you're trespassing. Oh my god. This is elven holy ground. Billy, listen, friend. I'm gonna do a job. William Bench is a man of this word, and Terrence expects his reporting his desk in a week. Let's get to the point. This is elven holy ground. I don't see any signs here naming the place as such. Damn bleeding heart elves, always trying to save the forest. We're here on solid legal ground. I don't think you understand. No, friend, you don't understand. Look, I just wanted to talk about this rationally. I'm not threatening you, but you must leave. Bench, talk to me! Oh my god, what an asshole. Let's use the potion of intelligence and see if it helps. Who you represent? I see, let me guess. You're one of those blokes from Acted Lumber, right? Wait, I see it now. You're here to try to tell me you have legal rights from this land? You're half correct, but I'm not here from Axtell Lumber. Oh? Who then? Gilbert Bates. I represent Gilbert Bates. He's dead, and hadn't you heard? Oh my god. Yeah, that was a bad move. I just thought maybe he hadn't heard enough news yet of me killing Bates. From the Committee of Landworks and Development. Great, wonderful. I've written notice from your committee that confirms the days and conditions of this party. And might I see your credentials? You're insulting me now? I just wanted to get your attention. Now listen. Oh my god. Some dignity, man. I'm not to be spoken to like that in front of my men. I apologize. Just listen to what I have to say. There's a lot of stake here. You Ooh, I'd watch my tongue if I were you, stranger. There's only so much abuse a man can take. Shut up, shut up! I won't be held responsible for my actions if this continues. I've seen tougher barmaids. Go ahead, I dare you to hit me. Oh no, you can't attack them. You've doomed us all, you morons. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, that worked out. I mean, I should have figured out that sooner. You know, all I had to do was make them kill each other. Duh. Let's see.
Yes, madam.
Let's see what do they have in their chest. Gold. Only some measly gold. Oh, that's that then. Let's get back to Kintara. Actually, let's get the other quest we have. Oh, we are at the place. Oh, look, it's the elves. The can guard. Please, help me. Ah, the elves sent me. What is happening here? These lizard men have captured me, trapped me here. I don't know what they plan to do with me. Is there a battle? Did you provoke these creatures? No, I was merely hunting and they fell upon us. They called me a murderer and betrayer. I tried to reason with them, but they could hear nothing. They tied me up and brought me here. Please, get me out of this pit. Calm down. I have guards posted. What do you recommend? Get some type of rope. Perhaps I speak with their leader, sort this out. Kankerai, we will speak for the Bodokan. Kankerai, is that you? Bodokan chief.
What do you need?
Warm blood, betrayer, offspring murderer. What brings you here? What death do you bring? What lies will you tell? Kankerai stands before you. My power is greater than yours. I'm sorry. I haven't met, I never seen your kind. I know you, betrayer, I know you, all your faces. Warm blood, all the same, all liars and murderers. What do you mean you know all our faces? Your true faces, your words, your lies. The Bedokan have lived here in the dark fences. The moon was younger, the water sang us songs. We are old, we speak not your language. You know not our ways, your cold blood ways. But not all warm bloods are the same. No, all warm bloods are Bedokan. All warm bloods know not our ways. All warm bloods kill Bedokan and taint our swamps. You all hate, with no reason. Well, have I done so? Have I killed your people? No, you have not killed Bedokan before, but you are warm blood. You... Wait, please, and the elves, have they killed Bedokan before? No, sharp ears have not killed Bedokan before, nor have they run the land. But we are not easy prey, warm blood. A hunter in different skin is still a hunter. Hold a moment, neither the elves nor I have done you harm. Yes, the words you speak are true, warm blood, but that does not mean you, not? Great, I am called Lily. And I am Kankerai, chieftain of the Bedokan. What brings you to our village? Have you come in defense of this elf? Yes, I need to know what has happened here. You would hear our story? Very well. As I've said, Bedokan have lived in Dark Fence for as long as the seasons have turned. New at the elves, but they harmed us not, and we accept their natural place. But something happened. Yes, 4 winters ago, warm bloods came to our swamps, set out things of death, and shot us with their weapons, and collected bodies of dead. Who were the warm bloods? You said they were not elves. They were like elves, but a little darker and not as tall. They had no words of power, but they had strange weapons. Strange beasts made of wood. I see many wagons. Where did they come from? From the south. They came from the south, over the mountains. And the land cries wherever they touch you. They know not the way of the land. What did they say these men had did with our people? They skinned them, Lily. They skinned our elders and our children and our women, and they threw their remains into the swamp. No rites of passage, no guide to the snake fathers. And dear God. Poachers, I'm so very sorry, Kankerai. Perhaps you were different. You might be able to see the cold visions. I will do so nonetheless, make war, but it's only those men. Yes, but there is a price warm blood must be paid. Men will die, and then now of their offspring until there are none left. Oh, it's very foolish. No, perhaps you're right, but as else can be done. If warm blood was to kill those responsible, then I would not have to wage war against them all. The cold blood always allowed this retribution. You kill these poachers, I will for the elf. Okay. Oh, there's rope. There was also... oh, hearthstone. Wait, I left the village. Oh, there's the altar. This isn't Tarant! Where are you taking me? I wanna go to Tarant! If you don't take me to Tarant soon, I'm gonna leave. I mean, suit yourself. I'm gonna take you to Tarant. I didn't say when. Don't fret just yet. Just camp, here it is. Well, may as well just murder them. Before just easy. Leave me alone. Talk to Mr. Pilton. Hello, Mr. Pilton. Business proposition to you. No, not really. I mean, I've come here to kill you. Is that so? Might I ask you why? I've been sent by the Bidokan. Brave last words, murderer, before to be prepared to die. Look, lassie, I have a better idea. Why don't you tell me where those lizards are and I'll pay you a handsome fee. Now that's that. Now may I have your gold? And there's one more of you left. Where's that all that gold you promised, huh? Maybe could have taken the gold and then killed him. Where did he hide the gold? Oh no. Maybe he never had the gold to begin with. A scam. Let's get back to the elfo. Yeah, they deserved it. Perhaps I might dream the reptilian dream on daily. Sure. Sure thing, whatever the fuck that means. Oh, let's release the elf. Oh, they released the elf. Thank you, stranger. I'm gonna go back to King Taras. So. Go on. Let's go. Oh my god. Korean tell just went. The purity of your spirit is beginning to offend me. Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'll be meaner soon, I
What
suppose.
do you need?
Oh my god. Don't worry, bro.
What do you need?
Do you like to eat? I don't have food for him.
Ah, it's wonderful to see you again. Certainly. Thank you very much. Your help in the matter is much appreciated. Now, what was it you needed to speak to my mother about?
Well, it's a long story.
A dark tale full of pain. And it would seem that the blame lies with us, the elves.
There are elves involved. Do you know the name Mingorad?
I do not, and none of the elves who live here bear it. But it bothers me very much, pulls darkly at my heart and mind. There is another possibility, one I'd rather not think of.
Do you know where I might find Mingorad?
No. You need to speak with my mother of these things. She will know what to do. She's just beyond the large door behind me. But be warned, my mother is a magical being of great power. Her spirit swims in the flow, and sometimes she is more of that world than this one. What she sees is not always what we see, so her answers might seem strange to you. Ask what you wish to know, and listen. When you're through speaking with her, come and find me.
Sure thing. Let's get another intelligence potion. Does not have one at the moment. That is too bad. Oh no, let's go. Like this. Oh my god, I got 17 points of niceness. Holy fuck, when did that happen? Yeah, that's too much, I agree. I mean, I don't even want to rewind, I only want the location, so let's undo that. Okay, we are back and now with no plus 17. Niceness, oh my god. Okay, let's go. Go to the lady.
Hello. I welcome you, traveler.
Greetings, Silver Lady.
I know you've come far, and I've expected you for a long time now.
What do you mean?
I've seen you approaching from both east and west, traveler. And you bring them with you, all of them. They've no choice but to follow. I know. We speak different languages, you and I. The things I see, wrapped in the past and the present, and shrouded in the veils of magic. I cannot translate my visions into your own. You must listen, traveler. Listen and learn to see.
Can try.
What is it you seek, traveler?
You know, if I'm the living one, let's settle that once and for all.
The living one? Oh, traveler, why would you think I would know of such a thing? It's an interesting thing about prophecies, traveler. They're no clearer to one such as myself, living both in and out of the stream, than they are to you, walking the shore. The flow swirls around them until they are ready. And in the end, really, is it going to matter who someone pointed a finger at?
It would be comforting if people weren't trying to kill me.
These people can only see what follows in your wake, traveler. Pass your hand through the flame and it flickers. If you've tired of the mantle, then shed it. Disappear. Otherwise, don't be surprised at what people do.
How about the Black Mountain Clan?
Yes, I can see them. But the ravens are circling, and the storm rages but subsides. And yet there is lightning, and then shadow, and then the storm howls again, tearing. I can't even look at it.
Makes no sense.
Wait. Oh, look. They've taken in a small child with machine dreams, and hands of hinged metal, and a heart in which coal burns brightly.
That's Gilbert Bates, but that was in the past.
I don't know of what you speak, traveler. Please, listen. Try to hear with my ears. I see a flame atop a hill, burning so brightly, and below, a field of wheat around a pool of water, and the flame spitting fire and consuming the wheat and the lake, and losing itself as well.
Is there anything else?
It's dark here. So dark. And the flame is here too. But this flame burns black onyx and cold, and shadow is its child. Are they here as well? I can't see that far. A plane of mirrored glass, a sky of white, a lone figure. Wait, which is the reflection? I'm unsure.
Ah, you're speaking in riddles.
That is all I see, traveler. The riddle is created by you. Do you have anything else you'd like to ask?
Ingorad.
Mingorad. An old name, traveler. Oh, a man is screaming and carves a key with his fingers, and the birds have plucked his eyes out. And the wolf watches, motionless, his paw in the air.
Is it Mingorad? Is he dead? What about the wolf?
A tear in the curtain, and only darkness beyond. A ragged wound, mended with a ring of blasted stone.
What else?
A hand that sees, but is blinded. A man draped in truth, wearing a mask.
You've lost me.
And they hide. The lost children, they hide. A gray mist, even to me. But there, he runs, dropping veined and painted leaves. And the flock comes, talons outstretched and wings of fire, and he is consumed. But the leaves... Run quickly, traveler. Find what was left behind. In the place of smoke and water, he is there. He is there.
Oh, Mingorad?
I see no more. The stream is again calm. Was there anything else?
No, but I understand almost nothing of what you said.
I know that, traveler. But I also know that clarity is often the child of time. Your answers lie both in front and behind. Make sure not to overlook one for the other. I go now, traveler. We will meet again, though I'm not sure on which side. No matter. Farewell.
Hey.
Ah, it's wonderful to see you again. Certainly. How can I help you?
Decrypt what your mother said.
And what did you ask her about? Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
Flame that consumed the wheat field and a pool of water.
I'm not sure what that represents, but I know that fire in her visions often represents magic. And the water you say quenched it? Or did the flame burn itself out? Black Mountain Clan. What did she see?
Dark place with a dark fire.
There are two separate visions. The flame again represents magic, but twisted somehow, burning darkly. And did you say that the Black Mountain Clan was near this flame? The mirrored plain, a white sky, a lone figure. The worlds on either side of that mirror are the same. Who could say which one is real? Odd. Black Mountain Clan. What did ravens and a storm? And why did the storm subside and then rage once again? Nothing in my mother's visions is ever what it seems. We'll have to think on this.
About Mingorad.
What did she see? What the screaming man and his key represent, I have no idea. But I do know that the official symbol for the city of Caledon is a wolf, with one paw raised in the air. I'm not so sure. Remember, my mother's visions are shackled by neither our eyes nor our time. The events she describes might be in either the future or the past. Let's look at all she said before we go any further. Mingorad. What did she... There's something about that entire vision which pulls at my memory, especially the ring. I'll think about it further. Mingorad. What? I have no idea.
Ah, yeah. Wait, that sounds like a symbol of an amulet I have seen.
Interesting. That's the ancient symbol of the Malokian hand. Do you know of it?
Yeah, I know they were an ancient order of assassins.
The Malokian hand were assassins for what used to be known as the Darien Ka, the ancient order of the dead.
Magnus mentioned something about them.
The Darien Ka were a shadowy group who formed during the Age of Legends. Their membership and their agenda were always very secret. I know little about them beyond the most cursory knowledge, but there have always been rumors about who they were and what they were doing. As I said, the Malokian hand were their assassins. From what I remember of what was written about them, the hand was ejected from the Order of the Dead on grounds of doctrinal differences. There was a small struggle, and then the hand disappeared. There are always rumors of its reemergence, but from what I know, that's all they are. Rumors.
These amulets and the attempts on my life say different?
I agree, but I don't know why they would be involved in this business. Very interesting. I don't really know, although it would seem that perhaps they are being misled. Blindness in my mother's visions is sometimes associated with deception. As far as the man in the mask was draped in truth, I have no idea. Mingorad, what did she see? This one is the most interesting of all, and it seems that my fears may have well been correct.
Why?
Do you remember when I told you that the name of Mingarod bothered me in some way? Well, I believe that may have been so because Mingarod is a dark name.
What does that mean?
A dark elf name. Do you know of the dark elves?
I've heard very little about them.
It's a long story. But sometime during the Age of Legends, many years even before my mother was born, there were a group of elves who separated themselves. There were philosophical differences, and they were no longer welcome in our forests. Those elves became what we know as the Dark Elves. The Age of Legends refers to a time in Arcanum's history when things were much different than they are now. There was an elven council that ruled over all of the races, and magic was a large part of everyone's lives. It was a time of heroes and great good, and also of great evil. A time before the rise of technology, before the Dwarven clan wars, before the mages left for Tula.
And the difference between the Dark Elves?
They believe that this world and all of its races are subject to elven rule. They believe that elves are superior because of our close connection to nature, our power in the ways of magic, and the longevity of our physical form. They see the other races as bumbling children who need our guidance, regardless of its severity.
And you, what do you believe?
I believe. Well, let us say that I don't always see eye to eye with those in Kintara concerning the rightful place of the Dark Elves. My role here is as protector. I will do so regardless of the cost. The elves of Kintara, in fact all other elves, believe that everything and everyone has a rightful place in the experience which forms this reality. Elves feel that very little, if anything, ever happens that isn't part of the natural progression of that state. They feel no superiority because of their advantages. That is just the role they have been picked to play. Unfortunately not. The Dark Elves are seen in the same light as everyone else. They have the role and they are playing it.
Sure.
My mother's vision of the lost children was referring, I believe, to the Dark Elves. They were hidden from her because they are hidden from all of us. Through magic and isolation, we've not seen where they live for almost 500 years.
But who's the man running from them?
There was a man many years ago who had come to the Glimmering Forest to study the elves, and I remember that he was very interested in the Dark Elves especially. There were rumors about his capture by them and an escape.
Who was he?
As I said, he was a researcher. A strange little man, a bit overdressed, but kind-hearted and very intelligent. I was young then, a mere 160 years old. He was the first human I'd ever seen.
Remember his name?
His name? It was a long time ago. But I remember because he said it so often. I think humans just like hearing the sound of their own names. Terwilliger. Dr. Renford A. Terwilliger. I can hear him saying it even now.
What were the leaves he was dropping?
I don't know. It almost seemed in the vision that the flock who consumed him were more interested in the leaves. And my mother even said to find what was left behind, these leaves might very well be what we're looking for.
About the place of smoke and water.
She could mean almost anywhere. But if I were to make a guess, I'd say she was talking about the human city of Tarant. It lies in the Gulf of Morbihan, and its, what do you call them? Factories are always belching smoke into the skies. That and I know that Terwilliger was from there.
But what now?
You have a place to begin your search, my friend. It would seem that if you need to find this Mingarod, you're going to need to find the village of the Dark Elves. The only person who might know where they are is Renford A. Terwilliger. He may or may not be in Tarant, but it's a good place to start looking.
Well, then let's go.
You impress me, my friend. Few are those like you who would take this burden upon themselves. You've earned my respect.
I'm not here. I just want people to stop trying to kill me.
Perhaps I misjudged you, but no matter. Your actions, however they are motivated, are noble. Good luck. Return to me when you've found the Dark Elves and tell me what you've uncovered. Ah, it's wonderful to see you again. Certainly. Of course. Black Mountain Clan. As you told her, this must have been the man you know as Gilbert Bates. She saw him because he plays such a large role in their fate. Okay, but return anytime you'd like to speak.
Okay, let's go. Swift, it now hates me because I wandered about before I went to Tarant, and now she's gonna miss out on going to Tarant. Well, fuck you. Oh no. We have found the blue bunny. Now I don't have a cage to capture him. A blue bunny that is level, what is his level again? 30. Yikes. Blue bunny. Oh no. Oh no. Well, um, I wonder if I can capture him. I have a point left over, I don't. Control beast, that would have been nice right now. Well,
Please, we must cease our attack upon such a good soul.
such a good soul, it is the giant bunny! Can we not get his pelt now? Oh, authentic Stillwater giant pelt. Now I wonder if I can show that to the elf. Doesn't speak of it either. Well, let's just take it to the museum and show the zoology guy the real Stillwater giant. So I thought I had to stop here. I was like, oh, let me have them fix my stuff. And he, stop right there, mage, you're a perfect one. I can tell. I do not allow your kind here. I've worked too hard to have my finely crafted wares destroyed by your inventory. Oh no, that's too bad. That sucks. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, sure. I'll move along. Not before I steal your stuff, though. Oh, the door is unlocked. Let's steal your stuff. Wow, 4,000 gold he has on him. Right, the horn. How about his lock? There's nothing here. Can I see what's in there now? E. For destroying, oh yeah, this are here where his wares are kept and more money. I shouldn't destroy it. I should just open it, but E. How am I gonna do that? Oh damn, what's going on here? Where are the guards? Situations call for compassion and restraint, please. What goes on? What's going on? The Titan Capular has some noble works who are striking for their rights trapped inside this factory. Cap Wheeler, what can you tell me of him? captain of the Tarantian Guard. He believes the orcs aren't fit to live, let alone have any rights. That's what all of this is about. All the orcs want is the right to unionize. I'm trying to keep this from deteriorating into, well, what happened last time. What happened last time? It was a massacre. Captain Willem mowed the protesters down with a mechanized gun. It was horrible. Oh my god. For Wheeler to get inside, he'd have to sacrifice some men, and that would look bad for him. What happened to Dr. Wheeler after the massacre? Nothing. Someone at the council actually wanted to give him a medal. That's shocking. Yes, it is, and what's more, I feel directly responsible for the situation. Half orc and pass for human, they usually keep their heads down so that others won't think of them as orcs. If they don't look like orcs, well, I see. It's unique in that his features have a distinguished harsh cast to them. Well, that's all fascinating, but I don't want to get involved. Let's go talk to the professor about the real pelt. Now let's use one of our fate points. I'll have a successful lock picking. Because I wanna see what's in the thing no one has ever been able to open. Oh my god. Oh my god, Virgil. You fucked up my attempt. Fuck. Hold up there. Hold up. Wait. Don't get in the way. Okay? This is my job. I will lock this. Okay? I know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. This is why I know what I'm doing. It's beginner's luck or something. See? Ancient iron drum. There's a faded key carved on its surface. Map to the place of voices. Oh, what's that? The place of lost voices. What is that? No. Stop waiting, Virgil. We are going there. We are going to the place of lost voices. Come on.
What do you need?
What is it that you... I'm ready to get going.
Hey. Okay, let's talk to the guy. We have the pelt, so what's that? Nice to see you again. No, he doesn't want to see the pelt. I wonder if I can sell the pelt to the other guy I stole it from. No, it's a good replacement. I get the fake pelt, and he gets back the real pelt. It's a fair trade. It was for a good cause, after all. Hey there. Would you be interested in the real pelt of the Stillwater Giant? The real giant! That's damned amusing. It wouldn't be advisable to try to beat me at my own game. I can spot a fraud from a mile away. I assure you it's authentic. Let me see that. By the gods, this is real! I'll give you 2,000 coins for it. It's worth far more than that. I disagree, though it's a moot point at best. I could only spare 2,000 coins for it, that's my final order. Well, it's a deal. Go on, have it. Stupendos! This will be a great boon to my museum business. Is there anything else I can help you with? Indeed. Nah, it's fine. You gonna go put the pelt on or not? Well, that's that. The pelt is off my hands. Here it is, the place of lost voices. What's in here? Now that I have hot trap, let's use it. No enemies, how weird. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's ancient machinery, what is this? The ancient iron device before you has a number of empty slots on its face. It seems to require additional machinery in order to operate. Ooh. Well, come on, Virgil. Give me this stuff. Do I need to put it in order? I have a key. Faded symbol. Any clue as to the order this has to be done in? Is there an order? There's a different symbols in each one. That does not seem like a... Ah, it didn't... Ooh. Let's try the next one. Oh my god, it's about the Iron Clan. I must bring Magnus into this. I think he'll still join me if I just make Torian wait for a bit. I'll do that. I wanna see what Magnus says about this. I'm not sure I've ever done this. Okay, we are here. We have Magnus. Let's do this thing. Wrong one. Oh no, it's the wrong one. Wow, shit. I don't reckon it. I think it's the wrong one. E. Maybe from too many mistakes. Hang on. Let's try this again. you gonna comment about this, Magnus? What's wrong with you?
What do you need to know? How can I help you?
Aren't you gonna comment about this? Like, for fucking real? You're not even gonna say a thing? How about when we leave? Oh my god, what a useless prick. This is his last clan and he's just like, bruh, don't care. Oh, nothing, Magnus. Fucking nothing. Fuck you then. Oh my god. And I thought you would have actually liked seeing this. Well, fuck you. Just gotta make an offering to Halcyon. And then, well, the altar is broken. Well, 2 centuries ago there was an evil pirate named String Pete. He was an absolutely devil. And there wasn't an act of malice, debauchery, reverence that he didn't commit. And then one day he dropped anchor just west of here and found our small village. He and his men destroyed everything in town, pillaging what they wanted and burning the rest. When they found the temple, well, let's just say that the old pirate did things to our altar that need never be spoken of again. Why don't we get a new altar? No, the important thing is this stone must come from a Dwarven Carif Thoring. The way there is dangerous and the quarry itself overrun with monsters. Well, I do want to make an offering, so I have a personal reason to want to assist you. Sure, Margot can get it for me. Sure. I wanna make the offering after all. Hey Margot, will you come with me? You'll be able to help me. Well, I need help carry something. Okay. I help you, we need to go there. I have to come back and help. Go directly to the quarry. Sure, let's go. And this is why stones are such a pain in the ass to carry. They are so absurdly immense. I think this should fit now. It does. Now let's give this to Margot. Hey Margot, carry the stone. Thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh, here we are. We have the stone. That's heavy. Well, yeah, I'm not sure you can carry it. There we go. Pretty altar. Now I can pray. That I may be blessed with the goods. With the goods. Yeah, I must take the offering, Giorgio. Give me the plant. There we go. Lots of bonuses. Now we continue our journey. There are many circles of gods, and then you need to pray for them in order, more or less. Stack bonuses. Because the gods don't all like one another. Anyway. That's gonna be it for now. Until the next time with finding the guy I forgot the name that should know the location of Kintara and his adventures. Then we get to find where is the city of the Dark Elves. What do they have to do with any of this? I mean, it's all starting to add up.